Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for your 2025 NFL Week 6 Primetime Game Highlight Commentary. The Buffalo Bills go on the road to Atlanta to meet the Atlanta Falcons, and the Chicago Bears go on the road to the nation's capital to meet the Washington the Commanders. Opening drive with a fresh manicure already inside Commander territory. QB
Zesty
dumps it off to DeAndre Swift, finds a couple of blockers to take Chicago inside field goal range. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, hand off to Tyler Algier. Why run to the end zone when you can run over Taylor Rapp? Eat his shoulder pad, touchdown. Atlanta ran that man over for no reason. Mans was going to score regardless, but decided to catch a body to put on his highlight tape. Ensuing drive, very next play from scrimmage. Fans ain't even get an opportunity to sit down after celebrating the touchdown. Josh Allen with a bomb to Josh Palmer. 47-yard field goal for Chicago, booted through the uprights, and it's good. They take the lead on the road. Buffalo already inside the 25. Play action for Josh Allen. There's Haley Steinfeld nudes inside the 15. Josh Allen's gonna take off to go find them. I got 5 on it. Jaden Daniels takes the field for the first time tonight, already moving the chains. 3rd and long for Buffalo. No Dalton Kincaid, doesn't matter because they're going to take Atlanta to the Dawson School of Hard Knocks in the end zone. Touchdown. Buffalo ties the game. After a roughing the passer penalty brought them inside Chicago territory, the Commanders move the chains inside the 30. 3rd and 13 for the Penis Penix. Look at this man trying to escape the pocket, looking like semen trying to get out of a condom. You've got nowhere to go, sir. 2 plays later for Washington, Jaden Daniels looking to the end zone, and he's got a man.
Yahoo!
But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by Brisker. He's going to take it 32 yards down the field on the pick. All momentum going Chicago's way. QB
Zesty
dumps it off to the Bears' favorite DJ for a first down to the 47. 3rd and long for Buffalo. The MVP's going to make a play. Rolling right. He's got Khalil Shakir riding the sideline on a magnificent... This ain't college, stupid. It's the 10 toes down challenge. Not 5. He stepped out of bounds. No catch. Rihanna once said, come Mr. DJ Song Ponder replay. Evidently QB
Zesty
got DJ Moore to turn the music up. He had 3 catches, 42 yards on this drive alone, and they'd cap it off on a 48-yard field goal to take a 6-0 lead. And since we're talking about musicians, looks like Michael Penix found his favorite rapper,
Drake
London, inside Buffalo territory. He's already gone over 50 yards. Hand off to Bashawn Robinson. Give me your ankles, pussy. First down, Atlanta, down inside the 10. Look at Bishop. Look at Bishop. Get your ass back in the church, stupid. Evidently, the Lord didn't teach you how to tackle. Last Commander drive interception. This Commander drive, Butterfingers fumble on the play, taken away by Chicago. Back-to-back turnovers. Who knew the government shutting down in the nation's capital applied to the football team too? It might be time to pass on the nickname because I only watched Degrassi for the murder of Drake. London breaks the plane. Touchdown, Atlanta. They take a 7-point lead again.
And now a word from our sponsor.
This video is sponsored by Roe. Fellas, we've been there before. Issues in the bedroom, trouble rising to the occasion, and let's be honest, oftentimes we don't talk to a provider about it. But that all changes today with the prescription treatment with Roe. Roe has discreet prescription solutions designed to help men have harder and longer lasting erections because they understand that sex isn't just about pleasure, it's about intimacy and above all else, confidence. Before being prescribed medication, patients must complete an online medical visit and qualify for medication based on their health, medical history, and the discretion of a Roe-affiliated healthcare provider. Unlike traditional pills, which can take up to an hour to kick in, Roe Sparks dissolves under the tongue, and after the medication dissolves, Roe Sparks will work in 15 minutes on average, with effects lasting up to 36 hours. So you can go multiple rounds, less waiting, so much more doing. So what are you waiting for? If you're curious if Roe Sparks is right for you, either scan the QR code on the screen or click the link down in my description. Head over to roe.co/Adonis and start your online visit today. That's ro.co/Adonis, ADONIS, and start your online visit today.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Into the second quarter we go. Here comes Buffalo. Dump off to Khalil Shakir. Look at the jukes. Got 2 Atlanta Falcons touching each other on the ground. Chicago already in the period-colored zone. 2nd and goal. Caleb Williams can smell the nail polish in the end zone. He's gonna go get it. Dials up voicemail, calls his own number, takes it to the end zone. 13-0 lead for the Bears. cares? Washington already on the move. Time for a little bit of trickery. This man hit the circle button for a handoff. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've seen fake handoffs before, but just look at Jaden Daniels' body language. Look like a child lost in the airport. Hey, Josh, the offensive line's not protecting.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
After the Bills punt, here come the Falcons. Handoff to Bijan Robinson. Finds a seam. He's skirting down the sideline. Bishop spoke to the Lord, but he did not forgive his sins. Bijan Robinson's going to go 81 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. They lead 21-7. Just look at the blocking from the Falcons. You couldn't find this type of censorship in North Korea. The Bills had no answer. Get your ass off me, Bishop. Second down from the 22 for Jaden Daniels, making like a custodial staff member at Chipotle just before their break. You saw somebody take a shit, you gotta air it out. Jaden Daniels finds more with a magnificent catch. Who needs 2 feet when you got one knee down in bounds? It's a one-score game in the nation's capital. The MVP is having a rough night. Atlanta's #1 ranked defense got this man looking like a shell of himself. After a 19-yard run, DeAndre Swift would pick up another 9 yards and set up a 4th and short from the 31. After back-to-back scoring drives, play action fake for Penix. Nobody is on the side of the field. The fuck you hesitating for? Tuck the football and run, stupid. 4th and 1 for QB.
Zesty.
And he must have forgot to read the defense. Mans ain't see the defender right there. Luvu bats it down. It's a turnover on downs. Meanwhile, 3rd and 9 for Atlanta. They too are going to find themselves in the same situation. Approaching 2 minutes left to play. Jaden Daniels over the middle. Got Zach Ertz to put him in field goal range. Raheem Morris said, fuck it. The offense got momentum. No way we fucked this up, right? Oh! Washington gonna try a 50-yard field goal. Matt Homosexual's kick. Heavens to Betsy, this man doinked it. What's wrong with you, sir? Final 15 seconds for Josh Allen. You got 1 timeout left. Why not go to the half? Let me just force the football into the hands of Atlanta at midfield. Mans must think this is Madden. The fuck you thrown into double coverage for? Mans ain't even read the defense. I thought you was the MVP. You out here looking like garbage. Put your motherfucking head back down. With 2 timeouts remaining and 10 seconds left to go before the break, Atlanta really just needs to get into field goal range. But Drake May says, fuck it, I want all the glory. On the slant, breaks away from 2 Bills. He could slide right here and try to field goal, but he's gonna dive for the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta, on an improbable Jackson. This nincompoop clearly didn't grow up watching Reggie Bush highlights, because why the fuck would you decide to drive for the end zone after you already stepped out of bounds? Mans ain't recognized where he was on the field. You could have dove from the 3. Instead, you waited until your right toe planted on the white. The fuck is wrong with you, stupid? No touchdown for you. Into the second half we go. Commanders on the opening drive of the period. Pass over to Zach Ertz, gonna take it near midfield. Buffalo would do the same because Josh Allen would find Khalil Shakir at midfield. After a half of lackluster offensive production, Jaden Daniels said, I'm the reigning rookie of the year. I gotta make plays. He's gonna tuck the football, take the football inside the 30-yard line, set up Matt Homosexual for yet another field goal attempt from 53 yards out. But this time around, he boots it through the uprights, and it's good. Had the Falcons scored that touchdown before the break, they could have blown this game wide open, but we know Atlanta, they're not great at holding leads.
28-3, 28-3, 28-3.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Chicago approaching midfield already. 10 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Williams rifles it down the field, got his man, and they're inside field goal range now across the 15. 2nd and 2 for the reigning MVP. Rolling right, he's got Davis. Somebody make sure Drake London's looking. That's how you dive for the end zone and stay in bounds. Touchdown, Buffalo. 7-point game. 41-yard attempt for Chicago. It's going to get booted through the uprights. It's a 6-point lead again. Usually when there's 3 pass rushers on one side, you can feel it. Not Michael Penix. Mans ain't turned his head until it was too late. They were barking at you. You never heard them? Commanders trailing by 6 once again midway through the 3rd quarter. Jaden Daniels remembered he got legs, and he's going to use them. Picks up a 1st down. Rather than immediately going out of bounds, he's going to take it across the 45. 4 plays later, 4th and 2. Looking left, got McNichols wide open inside Chicago territory. Come on, Josh, you're the MVP. Make a play.
Not on my watch.
In San Francisco, it's Run CMC. In Washington, it's Catch LMC. Luke McCaffrey all alone to the end zone, touchdown. The Commanders take the lead. The Bears trail for the very first time today, but you couldn't even tell the difference because within 2 plays, they're already inside the 35. Hey Josh, Atlanta's offense completely plateaued. Take advantage of the fatigue of the defense.
How about no?
The Bills turn it over on downs. Handoff, Bijan Robinson brings it right back in Buffalo territory. 48-yard attempt for Chicago to regain the lead.
I blocked it.
There's a Snorlax on the field, and it used block. The Commanders deny the Bears points. At this point, it's either every week of the NFL season or 5 straight weeks. There's been a blocked kick. This is ridiculous. Nobody protected no more. All the momentum going the Commanders' way. Jaden Daniels over the middle finds Zach Ertz, first down. 2 plays later, Chicago completely falling apart. Jaden Daniels got a wide open man. They're down to the 7. 37-yard attempt for Romo to put Atlanta up by 10.
Oh!
What the hell? They got their kick blocked as well. Is there a foot fetish around the NFL? Everybody's feet getting touched. The Commanders in the Tokokino colored zone. Rosetta Stone Greek motherfucker back in the end zone. Zach Ertz touchdown. The Commanders up by 8. Think fast. Butterfingers. Mans couldn't even hold the football right. The Bills are going to have to punt. It's a full 1-possession game, trailing by 8. QB.
Zesty.
Looking left, finds DeAndre Swift. For whatever reason, the Commanders completely forget to tackle him. He'd go the distance. Touchdown, Chicago. Cut their deficit down to 2. Too bad for them. When they took out their Uno cards, there would be no 2 for their mistakes because it was an absolute failure. Caleb Williams had nowhere to go with the football. It's batted down, incomplete. The entire second half, Atlanta kept playing with their food. They haven't been able to put points on the board at all. Midway through the 4th quarter, Jaden Daniels under duress. Magnificent pass rush. Mans was looking like Slender Man on that rush, though. Nonetheless, the pass would sail incomplete. The Commanders would be forced to punt. And then look at Buffalo. Josh Allen's got a man wide open. He's holding the Bills Super Bowl trophy. Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't exist. The Bears backed up inside their own end zone, and Zacchaeus' hands are just for decoration. Mans would have had probably a foot race to the end zone on an incredibly long 85-plus yard touchdown, but this motherfucker can't squeeze the football. You got stick 'em on your gloves. Fucking use them, stupid.
God gave you 2 goddamn hands for a reason.
Approaching 5 minutes left to play, the Commanders' opportunity to put this game on ice, but the Bears' pass rush gets Daniels on the ground. Game-clinching drive here for Atlanta. Penix looking towards his right. He's got Bijan Robinson, but for whatever reason, he steps out of bounds. 3rd and 13. The Bears need to stop following the sack. Jaden Daniels over the middle, got McNichols, able to somehow pick up the first down and take it in Chicago territory. 2nd and 7. Atlanta continuing to march down the field. Drake London brings them inside field goal range. The Commanders continuing to chew up clock, but they forgot they're eating butterfingers. Fumble on the play. Their 3rd turnover of the game. The Bears take the ball away in the clutch. Mans couldn't even handle the snap. I know it's raining, but you got to make a business decision. Protect the football first. Mans ain't even have full possession, turned his head away and put all the pressure on the running back. From 33 yards out, Romo to make it a 2-possession lead. It's through the uprights and it's good. Only trailing by 2. A field goal can win this game with less than 90 seconds left to play. DeAndre Swift on a huge carry, and then 2 plays later, he'd do it again to take the football all the way inside the 20. Less than a minute left for the MVP. He drove Buffalo all the way down the field, and in the clutch, unfortunately, he drives automatic because he don't got the clutch in the car. Passes ricocheted and intercepted, and Atlanta pulls off the upset. Number 1 defense in the league for a reason. Shut down the reigning MVP, and the Bills lose 2 consecutive games. 38-yard field goal for Chicago. Booted through the uprights. There's no block this time. It's good. The Bears come from behind and pull off the upset. The Commanders are gonna have to obey my commandments, and the money that's left over from paying their bills will be utilized in buying a Metro card, heading down to the subway station, then joining Buffalo in getting aboard the L train.
You lose.
Failure.
What's for dinner? Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. It's over. You lose.
Wait a minute, you could have saw this video early and ad-free. All you have to do is become a member on my Patreon. So either click the link in my description or head over to patreon.com/ChiseledAdonis. Not only you'd be helping out the channel, you'd also get all of my content early and ad-free before the internet even sees it. Any little thing helps, I appreciate you. If not, hit the subscribe button or follow button. Anything you can do to help out the channel. I'll see you on the inside. Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.